Hey guys, today I will talk about the British pound versus the US dollar. I will talk about the downside, the continuation, about a sell-off, maybe after the BOC. Yeah, read disclaimer here. Don't forget to read it. Support if you have questions. So today, guys, unfortunately for the US dollar, the ADP non-farm employment change came in worse than expected. So 103,000 versus 131,000 expected. And also, guys, the trade balance minus 64.3 versus minus 64.1. Unfortunately, yeah, the fundamentals failed to help the US dollar to extend its growth right now. And first of all, I will start with the DXY, with the dollar index. I've talked about the DXY today, and I've said that we have a supply zone here. I talked about the DXY in my market breakdown video for the VIP group, and I've talked about the supply zone, and I've said that even if the price will come back down to retest the medium line and the air one, it could still develop an upwards movement if it stays above it, okay, if it stays above the medium line, okay. Yeah, and as I've said, staying near the supply zone, invalidating the supply could signal an upside movement, an upwards movement. Unfortunately, as I've said, poor economic data, poor US economic data, but later, guys, we'll have the BOC Bank of Canada, which is expected to keep its monetary policy unchanged. Also, the overnight rate at 5.00%, but also the BOC rate statement could bring us sharp movements, high volatility. Okay, so after the US economic data, personally, I've managed my position, British pound US dollar. I've sent yesterday a setup here in British pound US dollar. Okay, and I've decided to close the position at break even today for the VIP group, only because after poor US economic data and ahead of the BOC, anything could happen. Okay, maybe the price could come back to retest maybe the supply zone, the immediate supply zone, or maybe this zone before turning to the downside. But personally, I'm still looking for shorts. Okay, I'm still looking for potential shorts because I've told you that the DXY maintains a bullish bias despite temporary retreats. Okay, and right now it has escaped from this minor flag. Okay, flag pattern as a downside continuation pattern. As long as it stays below the downtrend line, it could still extend its sell-off. But in my opinion, only making a new lower low could really open the door for more declines. That's why right now, after poor US economic data, I've decided to manage the position, my position at break even, and to look for a new high probability setup and trade. Right now, personally, I would like to see test, retest, false breakouts, and then the price to turn to the downside, because here we have around or right above the former low 1.2577 we have a demand zone, okay, a support, and that's why I still need confirmation. And yeah, in my opinion, guys, better than expected US data today, it would have forced the British pound US dollar maybe to extend its sell-off, to print a new massive sell-off. And my previous setup or trade, it would have been really great. But right now I need a new confirmation, I need a new high probability setup. But as I've said, I would like the price to retest the downtrend line, maybe the weekly pivot point, sorry, the S1 1.2620, and then, okay, to go down, okay, to extend the sell-off, because the bias remains bearish as long as it is below the downtrend line, guys. Okay, and staying above this former low, taking out the downtrend line, sideways movement, maybe could also signal that maybe the retreat correction it's over, and maybe the currency pair could develop a new upwards movement. This scenario could take shape if of course, if the DXY develops a strong downside movement. Okay, guys, so this is my opinion about the British pound, the US dollar. Tomorrow, guys, also the US data, yeah, could have an impact again in the short term. But don't forget that the traders are waiting also for the US non-farm payrolls, average hourly earnings, unemployment rate, preliminary University of Michigan consumer sentiment on Friday. These are seen as hand-picked events. Risk disclaimer. Don't forget to read it, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.